turning your amazing art into my mediocre sculptures. What's up guys? It feels like forever since I've done an art to sculpture, so I will be doing two in today's video. The first one is from Sakura Dragon, whom I follow on Instagram, and I've been a huge fan of her art for the longest time, so I'll leave all her information in the description box below. This piece looks so delicate, so playful, and I really hope that I can make it. If you think I'm gonna make it, vote. If you think I'm gonna add a little bit of, Jackie roughness, let me know that too. This week's shoutouts go to Cookies and Cream and Jaden Coldiron. It just made me laugh that she put hashtag PMS Squad. If you want a shout out in my Friday videos, don't forget to hashtag Nerdification Squad in the comment section below within the first 45 minutes of a video's release, or hashtag NerdyCrafter on Instagram anytime with any of your creations. So I'm pretty nervous trying to get this drawing because I really want to make it justice. It's just so gorgeous, and I will attempt to make, you see right here, we have a little bubble. I want to attempt making that out of resin. I don't know if I'm going to succeed, but I really want to try it. Alright, so without further delay, let's do the doing. Since we're working on a sculpture, we have to think about gravity, so it is absolutely important that we do a base. Otherwise, things don't float like they do in drawings. To make colors seem less saturated and more natural, I've been adding a little bit of translucent to each color. That way it doesn't look, too cartoony, because I did somewhat want it to look more natural. I still kept the cartoony look, but you know what I'm saying. And if you get cat hair or dust particles like I do, I've been cleaning it off camera quite a bit. I know I'm not that far in, but there's doubt in my mind. I really do want to make these cute little plants, but I want them to still look fragile. So I think wires are my best shot, because if I use polymer clay, there's a chance they could break, and more often than not, when I did make plants out of polymer clay, they ended up breaking. I'm gonna go with wires. I might regret it because I feel like I need the leaves to kind of droop. I think I'm gonna end up using glue gun. Little secret, if you don't have rocks, just go to your local park and pick some up. I pay my taxes, dang nabbit! Now I realized just a little too late that that green was a little too dark. I wanted it to have that same color as the cloves that were in the drawing, but I went with a bit of a darker green. But for the leaves, I think I did a pretty good job. To tone down the saturation again, I did use some chalk pastels. So the idea is to not keep things too saturated, and that's why I was using either translucent or chalk pastels to tone them down. And the thing that you're seeing me cut circles with, my buddies, is a bubble tea straw. You don't need to buy anything fancy to make cool things. Nerdy crafter philosophy. I really don't think I've ever made so many plants and flowers in my entire life. It's just so tiny, and I'm like working so close. So because I'm paranoid, I'm going to bake my progress. I'm going to bake this for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna do the top part, because that's where the cuteness is. I have no idea when this happened over here. What I wanted to say was my least favorite color is red. Let me show you. So pretty much after working with it for just 3 minutes, my whole hands are contaminated. Contamination! Anything I touch now is going to be an absolute mess. Want to see? Yellow. So like Look at that.
Contamination.
That's why always wash your hands after using red. This message is brought to you by the Nerdy Crafter Association. So if you're a bit of a klutz like I am, I highly recommend that you do bake your piece every time you're happy with it. That way you know that whatever you made is saving its progress. Now it's time to make the Sakura Dragon. I was so nervous because this would either make or break the entire thing, because it has to look like this cute little tiny dragon sitting on a toadstool blowing bubbles, and it had to look as close as possible to Sakura Dragon's creation. For the bubble, I have no idea if this is going to work. What I want to try and do is put some UV resin inside this hole here, and I want it to kind of start dripping and cure it at the same time. So let's give it a try. I'm gonna put some UV, dang it. Good job, Jackie. Okay, see, it's starting to come down over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cure it, and then I'm gonna put another drop beside that's already drooping, kind of make it bigger and bigger until we have something that looks like a bubble. I don't know if that's gonna work. No. It's not. Dang it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that looks really cool. It does look kind of like the beginning of a bubble. I'm pretty impressed with myself. It's looking so cute. So far it's looking so cute. I can't talk anymore. It's looking really cute. It's going in for the final bake for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to paint on the eyes and glue on some fake moss just to kind of give it a more complete look. And I possibly will glaze the flowers with resin, just, you know, stay safe. Let's put our hands together. Pray to the baking gods. Dear baking gods of Evermore, please protect my piece from cracks, burns, and fallen limbs. And also, stop breaking my stuff! It's super cute. Judge, did I get it or am I too far off? Of course I took some creative liberties, and oh my gosh, it looks so delicate and absolutely adorable. I think by far probably one of my favorite recreations. I mean, I keep saying that. Maybe I keep getting better. I love how the colors in the nail polish make it look like bubbles, because bubbles kind of have like this little sheen to it. So it's very subtle, but it is there. You can see that the little droplet of bubble kind of does change color with the lighting. But overall, I think I'm pretty impressed. What I don't like the most about this piece are the flowers. I haven't really worked on making flowers, and I know there's molds to make flowers. I just kind of wanted to make things by hand, except for the moss. Those just add extra dimension. All right, now we're going on to the second one, and this one I wanted to do since I did such a big one. Okay, I'm going for a small one. The next drawing is from Freya Rose, 1997, and it's just this cute little fluff ball of monster with little horns, and it's just so cute, and I think it's going to be really fun and easygoing to make it into a miniature charm. By the way, if you're still here, you're probably wondering, how do I submit a drawing? Make sure that you hashtag NerdyCrafter on Instagram or Facebook. If you have Amino, go ahead and do that. I'm not sure how to use it yet. Once you post the picture with the hashtag NerdyCrafter, make sure you also write clay this. It has to be your original art. I do end up picking pictures that are properly colored in, and pictures have been taken, you know, very visibly. So if you have poor lighting and I can't really see the drawing, or the colors are too muddy, I tend to not go for these pictures. So make sure that your picture is as clear and as colorful as you can get it. All right, let's get to the second one. This must be my absolutely dorky side, because my mind went straight away to Kirby. So the creature ended up looking like Kirby, even though it has a bit of an elongated face. I ended up making it round because that's just where my brain's at. I want you to know that I'm taking the camera. This is what my desk looks like. It is absolutely a mess. By the time I'm ready to do another video, I'm like, I have to clean up. So here they are, all done. It's so cute. That's why I decided to do, you know, a smaller project, because I did do a bigger one. I am genuinely impressed with myself for the bubble over here. I know I keep saying it over and over, but look guys, look. Look at that subtle color change. I broke the petal over here. That's what happens when you use clay, is that sometimes it's too thin. So you need to make sure that you use a type of clay that is super bendy. I always use Sculpey 3 just because it's softer and it's easier for me to use with my cold fingers. Let me know which one is your favorite of my recreations, either the Sakura Dragon or the Freya Rose one, or both. So many of you have been sending me well wishes for my back. Thank you so much. You guys are such sweethearts. I am still not getting better, but taking pain meds, that helps. If you want to watch another crafting video, make sure you check it up here. And if you want to watch a salty review, because y'all live for the salt, make sure you click down here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until then, I will see you in the next video.